my death! It's Red Nose's hideout. Why don't you take a step back? Faenia's soldiers will be here soon. It's best to fight together.
To think, you not only tracked down Red Nose's hideout, but defeated him all on your own. That's something. How could someone with such prowess find themselves shoveling dirt for some pretty boy in a headband? How would you feel
if you would just hand over the black stone that was in Red Nose's possession?
Apologies, Your Highness, but I couldn't find it. He likely took it with him into the Dark Rift.
Ah, then it was all for naught. No, not quite. It was your first task, and your performance was commendable.
Yes, my lady. They have met every measure of your recommendation. They're a fine mercenary and have quelled the imps for the time being.
Is that so? Well then, rookie, you may approach. I shall reward you for your service. Tiny Nose's information was instrumental to defeating Red Nose, but he is also directly to blame for drawing out this feud.
We found evidence of them trading military supplies with humans. This allowed them to be quickly battle-ready.
A prisoner of war should be kept chained, but it would be a shame to waste such talent and intellect. Seeing as how you unearthed his whole operation, I'll entrust you to decide Tiny Nose's fate.
I've got loads of connections. I'm also a great worker. I'll work hard. I'll turn over a new leaf.
We've lost track of Red Nose, but we must keep seeking the stone that consumed him. There's a coastal village nearby, Velia. Go to Alustin, a wise man there, and report to him on the situation regarding the stone.
I sent word to the Velia Vigilantes. Tiny Nose will be entrusted to one of their work supervisors. Well done.
I'm Hans. Your praises are being sung by the great Captain Cliff. If you'd chosen to enlist, I'm certain you'd have been set for life. Anyway, the sage Alustin is waiting for you. We sincerely welcome you to Velia.
This says that Red Nose has been defeated.
If that's the case, why the hell's this village still in this state? I heard they're still drafting soldiers. How about you? It's all because of those damn goblins.
My love, what will I tell Helen? To think I'd be widowed at my age.
I prayed this year would be free from that curse, and yet here we are in another drought.
Aye, and the chief's granddaughter's coming of age this year.
Oh no, whatever shall we do?
Gah, what's the meaning of all this?
The trade wagon that left yesterday has been raided. Again.
Hardell is considering severing ties with us.
Goblins again? How many guards do we need to stop them? The entire guild will starve at this rate.
Oh, wise one, this village is filled with bad spirits.
Shouldn't we do something with the chief's granddaughter first?
In times like these, we need to stay vigilant from within as well. And to do so... Welcome. Some see these wrinkles as a sign of wisdom, but a wise man would avoid such an unhealthy obsession with black stones. Uno and Cliff have told me all I need to know of Red Nose tearing through the Dark Rift and his defeat at your hands.
Someone along? Friends of my father get better deals. They're basically just watered-down versions of Florence's potions anyway. I'm kidding! Please, buy my wares.
Eileen, save your sales pitch. I've a task for you. Think you can handle it?
What? Another one? But I just finished the last one. Can't Florence just swoop in and save the day?
Well... if you don't want this opportunity to meet a black spirit host in the flesh...
What? No way. Look at those dreamy eyes. Nothing like the vacant corpse-like expressions I read about.
Eileen, manners.
Oops. Did I say that out loud? I'll just go stick my head in a cauldron and die now.
Come now, child. No need for dramatics. They are in need of your aid.
Me? Specifically? Sure you didn't just confuse me for Clorence? Gosh, okay, let's see. How long have you been exposed? Oh, wow, that's a bit excessive. And likely to have accelerated the spirit's encroachment. Tell me, does ceaseless whispering fill your head? Do you have an unquenchable thirst? Is that thirst for apocalyptic chaos?
Eileen!
Got it, Papa. I'll... can do it. Definitely. Probably.
I've received a summons from the Grand Chamberlain Jordine. There are urgent matters at Alejandro Farm to which I must attend. I'll be expecting fair tidings upon my return. Adventurer, please give Eileen your full cooperation.
Right. Clorence will be off to college soon, setting the academic world on fire, while I do my best to find a man who trusts me not to set his meals on fire. Why was I talking about fire? Oh, right! My training! Time to test some chemical reactions, but I'm all out of material. Come on, Eileen. Oh, I hate to ask for a favor already. Why was I talking about fire? gathered so many so quickly? Guess I've got nothing to fear with you around. So, as soon as we smite one wicked task, another always rears its head. So, I don't see the harm in us taking our time with them. Papa said you needed help, but... what's a couple of hours? Or why don't we take a short walk over to the church? See that bell tower over there? Why don't you, go on ahead? I need to touch up my faith. But...
Our town is peaceful. Have a pleasant stay.
Taking the bait. Admit defeat.
Do it better, will you?
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
Just leave me alone. Get lost.
You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage.
Hush, hush! I'm fishing! I don't have a fishing rod. Pfft, Kriya will give you one.
I made a good choice coming here. Look, the fishes are fresh. Look. It's just a fishing rod.
Just leave.
The best fairy has come to your aid.
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage? You can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage.
I'm out. How are you? Did you miss me?
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage?
My faithful congregation who've gathered here today. You've likely not ever set foot in the desert, nor heard tale of the Black Desert and the salvation of Elion. There was a time when black stones were thought to be blessed with Elion's might, sown like so many seeds beneath the sands that span from Calphion to Valencia. But these seeds only bloomed into the fruits of war between those nations, who watered the great desert with blood, until the sand itself could hold no more. From that day it was known by two names. For the countless black stones, Calphionians know it as the Black Desert. But for the countless lives lost, Valencians call it Red.
Oh, there you are.
So long after,
Shall we sit together?
Elion felt pity for us fallen humans, and granted now that Elion has lifted the veil from our eyes, let us cast off the avarice and offer up our worldly possessions to Elion.
Shirking your alchemical studies again. I see. No surprises there. What does surprise me is how it's a new man every time. What do they see in you? Now listen here. The Black Spirit is biding its time, waiting until you're spent and exhausted. And when you show the slightest sign of weakness, you will be under its control in an instant. My advice, go get some rest. As for my sister, well, it seems she's already lost interest in you. Don't dawdle here listlessly. Go find Chief Igor Bartali. He's known to treat adventurers with the utmost hospitality.
Ah, so you're the one, Alus. I am Igor Bartali. But it's right over there.
Welcome to the Lunar Halo Inn. Rowdy drunkards think this is the ship. Those two over there, that one. Oh, look. Look at the old man the wind blew in. Well, what'll you have? Have a seat and we'll get your order in right away. Toscanis. Good, good.
Finally. I've been looking first. Who helped the most in tracking Red Nose down? Really? I know, but however did Red Nose become leader of the imps? As I recall, he was ever so tiny and timid. The black stone given unto Red Nose became one filled with rage. I've no idea what that man is up to. If only I was younger, I'd need just to wave my finger to Oh, your
Well now, what?
Oh!
Me, and yet... This is your 10 years. It was the ruin...
He's been on about this story for...
Never...
I...
Look, and on. I promise you, before my dying...
This stuff is great.
Careful. Do you know how much this beer cost me?
I couldn't believe it. She told me to shave my beard.
Do you know how many years I spent whacking those scarecrows?
Oh, Dronin, you're here as well.
Of course. I have to lay down the hammer sometimes.
Yes, indeed. It's been some time. Care to hear of my travels to Valencia?
Oh, good. Adventurer, you're awake. This is the home of Tranan Underfoe, the blacksmith. He said you had a pretty rowdy night at the tavern, so he brought you back here. You should go thank him for taking care of you. And maybe apologize for dueling his anvil. Let's be off. We're going to Her name is Emma. Ever since we're going to pay her a... Oh, poor Emma. Nightmares of the kid. See, that no wonder she shuns people. 100 and grave rob. The chief mace. He gave me a place to set. He gave me a place to about tally found. Go ahead and take the path near.
I'm Tron. From now on, trust your gear to me, a master. On your way.
It's very nice to meet you. I'm Leonardo, Guild Stable Keeper in Belgium.
You have found the right place if you're looking.
It's not our duty.
You have found the right place if you're looking...
Eileen, you've come with a new friend today. You didn't let a grave robber trick you into bringing them here, did you?
I know that I may not be the brightest compared to my sister, but I'm not that foolish, you old man.
It's merely that everyone trusts Clorence's shrewd nature will keep her safe. You, on the other hand, well, what brings you here? Richie? I wasn't aware he had any friends to receive regard. Anyway, Richie is probably down below, sweeping and cleaning. Friendly warning for the newcomer. Never lay a hand on anything, or else. Anyway, Richie...
Well, this isn't as scary as I thought it would be. Anything good here? Huh? Oh, over there! Ah! A ghost!
A human!
What? A talking ghost? Adventurer, exorcise it!
Don't you know who I am? The notorious grave robber, Afuaru's cousin!
That was scary. I thought that adventurer, what's this? Do you think the ghost dropped it? A key! The Bartali crest is engraved on it. So maybe it unlocks something in the ossuary. I'll ask Richard. Where is he? You come on. Let's go find...
What are you? An adventurer or a grave robber?
thank goodness. Were you trapped in here? And are you sweeping?
What's all this commotion about? What? Did you cause trouble again?
Old man, did you know that Richie was trapped in here all along? You really keep vigilant watch over the ossuary, huh?
What? Another grave robber showed their ugly mug? That cowardly Richie was probably hiding again. I can't be everywhere all at once. An ossuary needs constant care. I'm bound to forget a thing or two. Age takes its toll. You'll see if it were your sister.
Well, you're not wrong. That's Eileen for you. Makes you wonder if she truly is the great Alustin's daughter. Sorry we didn't get much out of this adventurer. I wanted to lift Emma's spirits for a change.
Oh my. The grave robber could have hurt you, Eileen. Don't you ever do that again, even if it's for me.
But I still haven't found clues to the nightmares that haunt you. This adventurer here is going through something similar. I'm sure of it.
No. I'm so thankful that you tried. I don't want anyone to... Hello. My name is Emma, daughter of Justin Bartali. You must be a guest of my grandfather. Well then, take care. Hello. My name is Emma.
But... The script is kind of old, but I think I can read it. It appears to be...
My poor springs, you persevere. The world can... It is enough. Well, I just can't keep avoiding it like this. Well, I just can't keep avoiding it like this. In Kron Castle, ruined by sins of past, lay tiny souls hidden, tears amassed. I reach out to comfort those unnamed, but some strange force keeps me restrained. Then, like as smoke soon overtakes me, I flee and flee. Can no one save me? The crimson gaze, I can't escape thee! My piercing screams what finally wakes me. And now, whispers haunt me beyond my dreams. There's someone in my dreams who pushes me into Kron Castle. A man wearing a sheep's skull, surrounded by goblins.
If texts I've read are to be trusted, the Black Spirit has begun to take hold of her. Oh, we can't just sit and do nothing. Let's see what we can find at Kron Castle.
Eileen, if we take action, it'll put my grandfather in a difficult position. I read the rescript that the Grand Chamberlain, Jordine, had sent not so long ago. Goblins that were driven away from the plains of Agris by the imps are now becoming more and more aggressive toward traders. And those goblins, they aren't on good terms with the rebel forces of Medea, who are occupying the Kron Castle ruins. All this havoc may account for the Grand Chamberlain's foul mood as of late. Best not for us to add to it.
You are most dear to the Chief, Emma. And to me too, because you're my friend. are most dear to the Chief, Emma. And to me...
Thanks, Eileen, you're right. We've got to do... something. In that case, meeting Grusha would be the best place to start. Grusha is a loyal protector of House Bartali.
Potions, right? Then hurry.
Croncott to even...
Then Grusha let me...
Eileen, the chief you knew doesn't... The old young...
What are you ladies doing? Head of the Goblin, and I'm sure the chief is... You're still... Another chance?
I spent a day finding out what the goblins are up to.
Well, who have we? We're more than glad to have someone as... Since our chief, you'll have to finish the...
But I almost forgot. If you gain an answer, I mean... Toto and my other goblin friends. Toto, this person stood against the Velia vigilantes. He says thanks for protecting our forest, and that the king is within the goblin cave, but he is also not. Huh? Toto, what do you mean? You want me to look at the mural behind us? Was it us goblins are a race that have called Balanos home for some time now, just like the people of Velia? Well, that was before that violent, red-nosed imp exiled us. He prayed for youth and the power to protect his race. Then the man didn't stay long, but imparted a black-coloured stone unto the chief. That stone might have been poison given to the aged chief to give up his... That stone might have... This is a cave that honorary goblins like I cannot... The goblins are more fish... But that must mean this stone grave actually can...
clean this.
I thought I might...
My ladies. I will take the ladies to...
I knew I could trust Hawks, the immortal...
He must have...
There must be a... Your grandfather would have me...
I'd be more than happy to whip you up if the farm wasn't all... I'd be more than happy to whip you up a...
I'll be more than happy to...
Eileen, I'm not sure if... I'm not sure...
Earthy aroma. Oh, it reminds me of my grandmother's steamed potatoes. That didn't take too long, right? I have good senses.
Do you need potatoes for cooking? It's connected with Valia, so you can link the node anytime.
Your grandfather would have... Your grand... Good. According to what I...
Oh, I remember it then, she said. Oh, right! Sands of Time. Papa brought...
Colony surprise.
I think you're...
Eileen, well...
A goblin's horn should do that,
I have a black stone.
Singular mind. That black stone is better put to use elsewhere. Right now, we have a better tool at our disposal.
Quiet, I can't think. I'm becoming potato-brained standing...
Thank you. It's not that I can't understand where Takros is coming from. When Giyeth, though Takros...
Time to finally put my alchemical training to use now. Fortunately, there are plenty of... And I've even... Next, we'd need a shimmering wildflower. The story goes that the shimmering light...
Let's go hunt out a...
Thank goodness... Here quickly. Don't look at me like that. All right. Don't look at me like that. It actually... Oh! Look at the color of the smoke. I think that means you were successful. Maybe none of my past... Take those. I'll place them inside the... This is sad.
It's the moment of truth.
Finally.
Sprinkle this on the goblin mural atop Awas Hill. Takros probably should have already arrived in Velia by now. Goodness, adventurer. Whatever are you?
It was you, Geath.
Emma!
He appears to be saying something.
I need the black stones granted me the gift of this flesh. At the same time, so too began this dreadful nightmare of Kron. He spoke to me. If I wished for the nightmares to end, all I needed to do was what...
Who was he? Are you speaking of...
You seem to know a lot more than I thought, and yet...
You too.
By that, if only...
Geath, wait! Geath, wait!
I'm speechless.
Geath is gone.
And where'd you hear...
It doesn't matter.
Understood, milady. The reason the Medivh aid... I'm not sure. We were all...
What happened to them?
They died.
We must head to Kron Castle.
I see there's no changing your... With our current... Once inside... He too, I'll remain here.
Eh? Come again? You want me to sneak you into the castle? And you'll get me Velian citizenship, is that right? How are you aiming to do that? Getting you alone would be a feat in itself, but getting the lot of you in? Forget it.
Hello there. I'm Eileen. I beg you reconsider. We really can keep our word. This...
Oh, so she... Let me stop. The reason we're not sure which... If we say we're thinking our grizzly...
Hold! Move and I'll shoot!
Huh?
Black or red?
What?
Black or red?
Silver?
Come on. What the hell kind of response is that?
Ah, don't mind her. She's new. Sounds like you guys are having a hard day, yeah?
Shit like this just makes it harder. Move along.
Let's go then.
Another inspection, eh? Do we really need 2 a day?
Well, it's like we say. Any merchant worth their spice always measures storage thrice.
Hold up! I recognize that ugly mug. BDO! What are you doing showing your face here? Guards! Anyone?
That was close. I'll I'll hand it to you, you're more capable than you look. Anyway, what's brought you and this gaggle of classy lasses to such a dangerous place as this?
We're here to examine the ruins of Kron Castle Spire. No need to be alarmed. Takros told us everything. And yet, even though it is the first time I'm physically here, it's somewhat unnerving.
Nightmares? Does your ladyship have such horrid dreams too?
Huh? An expert? No. No, not yet anyway. My sister's the one to call on for that. Why? Are you all struggling with nightmares too? No, please, you must tell us.
Yes, we are. It wasn't as bad as this before, but they've become far more frequent these days. The vengeful souls of this castle torment me in my dreams. Especially those gathered in the well over there. Apparently, one of the kings of old poisoned the well. And gathered up all the dead maidens' bodies. Just the thought gives me chills.
What? What do you mean you want to go there? Just look, it's practically swarming with soldiers. Is this well really so important? What are you going to do? Set the whole place?
That's given me... You recognize like beetles, that's given me an idea.
What the hell? Did some idiot touch the spire door again?
Have the vengeful souls returned?
King's descendant has finally deigned to step foot here. The sinful legacy of her forbearers coursing through her veins. We cried out incessantly, for how could we remain silent? Yet to have our cries reach only the ears of the loathsome royal line. A cruel fate indeed. For do you yet wonder why we...
That night, allot the sacrifice.
Somewhere in I beseech thee, smite down the phantom knight.
What are you talking? You need to know how to find us. I believe there would... No, to worry though. Let's have a look here. Hey! Let's have a look here. Hey! Looks like... Ah! What? This is... What? No. It was only thanks to your heroic distraction that I could get here first. Don't get that out. Oh, brilliant! Ooh, to think I had my doubts.
The Phantom Knight is a solitary force serving only Noir III. It's folly to think reading of the scroll alone would summon it at your whim. The ruins of that spire you're attempting to approach was raised here by none other than the immortal alchemist himself, Cathris. Bringing the evil god Hadum into this world required the most evil of acts. The ritual sacrifice of pure and innocent lives. It is fortunate that the ritual ended in failure, but the power that lingers in these ruins of pure black stones remains strong. The souls trapped within are bound here. Mine, the reason I too.
Why did you stop so abruptly? Why did you stop?
You've returned, adventurer.
Do you know how...
Wow.
After all I've done, you're not... We're all awfulous. A man's... Happy now?
It's the dreams I've...
hold on.
Coincident, Eileen. As for your role, adventurer, please take down...
Father, do you think I can do this? He who renounced thyself, pledging sword to something greater, O knight who's pledged unyielding devotion to God.
I, a Bartali, summon thee by thine oath. Hatum Vhura, Kaheliak. The door to the spire has fun.
Look there!
No time to me.
Understood.
This is the place. Just like in Emma's dreams. This is amazing.
Because of my ancestor, King Noir III, and his collusion with the immortal alchemist Caphras, the poor souls that befell their wicked plot called out to me.
Now has finally come the time to bring peace to their endless suffering. Go on. Oh my word. It's beautiful.
I'm sorry. I pray you find peace.
Ah,
could it be this light must be a gift for...
And suddenly, an impressive display of fireworks. Then someone came along and went pow right in his big red nose.
Papa, don't forget my present.
Of course not. Listen to your mother now, you hear? I shall return with a Highdale cocktail dress for my little princess.
Finally, some room to breathe. Onwards to Highdale. If I can get Yar, I've still got a chance.
About as much chance as catching Red-Nose locking lips with GtaV.
Well, they do say no news is good news. But still...
What? Darling!
I hear women choose their homes for furniture.
Rather become a pirate with a drifting soul than a fox.
No matter what others are saying.
Is there something you need?
Welcome to Velia. Need to use the storage? can keep more goods if you get a house in town and use it for storage.
I made a good choice coming here. Look, the fishes are fresh. Look.
Why, hello there. It's been a while. Emma always enjoyed this.
It gets. Oh, look at that beauty.
It's Emma! What did I tell you? Hey, Emma! What are you doing here?
Nothing. Adventurer, thanks again. Because of you, I was able to wash away some of my ancestral sins.
So here you are. Our house has waited a long time for this moment. For the breaker of chains who freed those souls. I misjudged you as little more than a greenhorn playing an adventurer.
And I thought I'd found the perfect partner in tomfoolery.
I never would have guessed you'd be the one to save our village.
I'm sorry, Igor. This doesn't seem fishy to you. That man who gave the black stones to Red Nose and GtaV.
Oh, come on, Doc. I mean, the foul mood has finally been chased from Velia. And besides, this poor adventurer must be starving by now. Right, Emma?
Mm-hmm. Adventurer, if it's all right with you, it would be our honor to treat you to a simple meal.
Not quite yet. Chief, could you entertain the adventurer for a bit?
Eileen and I will run ahead to prepare. Take your time, but don't be too late.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen my dear Emma smile like that. Thank you for shining a ray of sunlight upon House Bartali. While the girls are preparing the meal, would you mind paying Lorenzo Murray, the stable keeper in the southern part of the village, a visit? The villagers have prepared a small token of their appreciation for you. Also, I do believe I've taken enough of your time. You should head off now. Have a lovely time with the girls. Oh, one more.
You have found the right place if you're looking to check in horses and donkeys.
Vanquishing red nose, Geath, and now some Phantom Knight. You're building quite the reputation. I've even heard the title Breaker of Chains.
Her ladyship, Lady Jarette Domengart of Serendia, has made the long journey here to extend an invitation to you to Heidel.
Back then, when you said you were Eden's stooge, that was a lie, am I right? Someone of your caliber would never stoop so low as to work beneath that ruffian. Anyway, thanks to your efforts, the goblin threat has been greatly diminished, and trade between Serendia and Velia has been reopened. You've also caught the eye of Grand Chamberlain Jordine Ducasse, who's extended an official invitation to you as well. Come now, let's pack your things and prepare for the journey to Heidel. Don't make us wait too long now. Let us take our leave, Roig.
Yes, my lady, we shall depart immediately. Now you. The Grand Chamberlain is a busy man.
Don't forget, if you dally too long, you would be losing one of the greatest opportunities of your life.
There's a lunchbox that Lady Islin put together here. A bit of carrots from Lagia Farm there. And Buster's snacks all over the... Yeesh. Anywho, the chief prepared a few things here and there. I trust them. See you again sometime in the near future. Velia is always open to you. Then, see you again.
The value of gemstones lies not in their beauty, but in their power.
Oh, adventurer, you've arrived. You must be starving.
It's not much, but we've prepared what we have as best we could.
who it is. The personal guest of Grand Chamberlain Jardine himself.
Oh my! Are you leaving for Hydel? My goodness. I hear all the men there are gorgeous. I'm so jealous.
I guess Velia pales in comparison.
Well, Velia is homely enough for me.
Homely?
Whew! Oh, I'm stuffed. Your cooking is the best, Emma. Well, I'm off to take a nap.
I hope the food was to your liking, adventurer. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I'm not sure if it was my best. Maybe, when you return from Hydel, I could prepare another meal for you? Properly this time.
Hydelians always say, time is like wine. Waste not a drop. Best not to keep the Grand Chamberlain waiting. And remember, when you're in Velia, you shop at Eileen's. If I catch you around Clorence's store, well, I'd be absolutely heartbroken.
Deliver this directly to Lady Emma. She need know the truth of her grandfather. Despite his aloof demeanor, there's none in all the land who cares for her quite like he does. Infiltrating the forest in that preposterous goblin get-up. All at the command of the chief, for her sake. He sought any means that might rid her of her nightmares, at any cost. Well, look who it is! Who thought I'd see you again? It is I, Grusha.
The goblin?
Ridiculously good looking, ain't I? Well, take a good look now, because I'm leaving Velia. There's no longer any goblin threat, thanks to you. Though that hasn't put a stop to her ladyship's nightmares. It truly does pain me to see her suffer so. And so I've made up my mind. Like you, I too shall head out into the world to broaden my horizons, leaving a feeble scout, and someday returning a knight to watch over her ladyship. I have you to thank for this as well. I hope we meet again. Until then, may hope light your way through the toughest of times.
be an inspection.
Now that we've resumed trade, but are you headed to Serendia? Oh, and there's a...
This is a right mess, gods above. First it was those damn goblins, and now imps are running about with pickaxes. Oh, for the love of... Oh, an adventurer. Oh, you couldn't have come at a better time. If it's not too much trouble, could you gather some logs to fix my wagon? Thieves, I'm sure my daughter's all... Yeah, this should... You're headed to hide. Oh, you'd think that hero taken... I heard the Northern... You would certainly...
It's good to see that adventurers nowadays have daring hearts. Money is heavier than you think. Exchanging it into gold bars makes it lighter.
Are you coming from Velia? There's Alejandro's beaver.
My gods. Where have all the elite soldiers of Greater Serendia gone? Did they really just give us all the greenhorns? Here of all places.
Hey, you good-for-nothing louts! Call yourselves soldiers when you can't even handle a few imps with pickaxes!
Hmm? Someday they'll send me some real fighters. Can't very well make a slug into... As you can see, it's a bloody mess. Damn those imps. They used to be peaceful, obedient workers. Since we struck black stone in the mines, they've gone completely mad. Those in power, knowingly or not, look, you boy, what? For the one who felled the Phantom Knight and for the one who felled the... Help us put our...
Wait! You! Don't hit me! I am not as tough as Red Nose! You beat Big Red Nose! Everyone knows you beat him! Please, don't hurt me! Red Nose was wicked, but we're not! We were wrongly punished. We're not against working. We will like it, in fact. But they refuse to feed us. We were exploded? No, exported? Exploited! Yes, we were exploited! Chemkus made us work without food. Look how weak we've become. If not for the workers who took pity on us, we would have starved to death. We're still so hungry. We have food! Now we work! Imps who don't work don't get food! No, wait. We will be exploited again. Please, stop Chemkas from terrorizing us, like you did with Red Nose. Pay? Like how Red Nose paid? Oh, I knew we could put our trust in you, adventurer. We have food! Now...
Felt like I waited forever and a day for you to return. How did your the boss? You're saying you made that beast see reason? Huh? Why are you giving me that look? Well, you know how underpaid government workers are. I'm sure you understand my situation. Ah, right. I'll get that letter penned right away. Got any paper on you? Camp's fresh out. Oh, the Duke of Serendia's seal? Why, Elion, you're full of surprises, aren't you? Let's see. Right, I'll just emphasize this bit here. Oh, yes, I'll make sure I remember that. Yes, yes, that should do it. Here you go. If you meet Lady Jarette and the Grand Chamberlain, be sure to let them know old Jemkus has the North well under control. I'd expect more understanding.
It's a pleasure to see you again. Yes, I heard you often... there's something I wanted to...
Recently? So you're... Yes. I am being nice.
All the pumpkins here have transformed.
Don't get too close.
This doesn't bode well.
The widespread appearance of these things seems to coincide with the incident at the Stone Chamber.
Huh? Is it saying something?
Pardon?
Yes.
It said, "Our Lord will fulfill our wish." Also, our blood-red lord lies buried here.
Blood red?
Master?
A symbol of Hexa. Could it be Belmoon? Creator of the Shadow Knights. A name I've not heard in a long time. These events are connected to Belmoon, the king of ancient Hexa.
The Knights are ancient king.
I agree.
I'll rendezvous with...
Make certain you...
Eden...
Yeah.
Huh?
So, adventurer. I sense... I trust you to take care...
Belmore, Monarch of Darkness and founder of the Shadow Knights. Impeccable timing. Right after the incident at the Stone Chamber.
Yes, there's likely some connection, but I can't say for certain. Right now, finding a solution takes precedence over pinpointing the cause.
I don't disagree. So, Master Alustin has gone to meet with Freyro.
Indeed. Meanwhile, I'm headed to Coronda Ridge.
Yummy bread.
Please look after Yaz.
Martha! Luffy, hey! That's
So I'm
my
stuck
bread.
with her. I'd rather head to Calpheon.
Oh,
Or even
my.
fight Belmore myself.
This one.
Funny.
That
That's exactly what Eden said.
Look, why don't we just switch missions and... Huh?
Ah, we meet...
Hold on. Why do you are still with... See? That reminds... On the off chance you're good with children...
Though I did expect you much sooner. Adventurer, your time is starting. Come now. I do not wish to miss such trifling... No, don't give me that look. Of course, here if I pulled him away from... We must be responsible with the... Do hurry, will you? Your memory loss is...
There's not a soul in Serendia who's tougher than me. War's done and dusted. So what are we trading for, eh?
Eri, was it? Huh? Rumor has it you're the strongest one here.
Grand Chamberlain.
No, it's fine. Give me a show of that strength. If you can best me, I'll make you wealthy beyond imagination.
Ha! You certain, my lord? Got your word on that? All right, then. Don't blink now, lads! It'll be rags to riches in a flash for me, eh?
Huh. Wait, wasn't that supposed to be an inspection today?
Now show me what you're made of.
Don't mind if I do.
Is that all?
Blast. My hand just slipped. What the...
You lack proper fundamentals. Train harder.
Yes, my lord.
Proud sons of Serendia.
Yes, war may be behind us, for now. But to our west, we have imps, while Fogans and Nagas have surrounded Klish. Orcs, bloody monastery zealots and Biragi bandits, yet breathe down our necks. Will you stand by and let these monsters threaten the safety of your wives and children?
No, sir!
Do not forget, Calpheon is our overlord. They are not our ally. In the south, Baron Alfonso Rundi has his blade pointing menacingly at us. Once we topple him, our true battle shall finally begin. When the time comes, our country's heroes will be rewarded with fortune and glory. So train hard, overcome your fears, and prepare to make our enemies kneel before us. The glory and splendor of Serendia rests upon your very shoulders. Who is with me?
Oh, my Jordine. You bear the burden of 1 billion lesser men. My hunky Giga Jord.
Wow, still